Two names, 2 billion followers each, two teachings that shaped human civilization. You clicked this video expecting me to pick a winner, to declare one greater than the other. I'm not going to do that, because what I discovered studying both will completely change how you see this question. In Chapter 9, verse 23 of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, "Those who are devotees of other gods and who worship them with faith actually worship only me, but they do so in a wrong way." Now, before you misunderstand, Krishna isn't insulting other faiths. He's revealing something profound. All genuine worship reaches the same destination. The name is different, the rituals are different, the scriptures are different, but the sincere heart crying out for truth, it reaches the same divine source. I'm not here to tell you Krishna is better than Jesus or Jesus is better than Krishna, because I believe they were pointing at the same moon with different fingers. When you actually study both teachings, something strange happens. They start sounding identical. Jesus said, "Love your neighbor as yourself." Krishna said, "He who sees all beings in himself and himself in all beings loses all fear." Jesus said, "Do not worry about tomorrow." Krishna said, "The wise grieve neither for the living nor for the dead." Jesus said, "The kingdom of God is within you." Krishna said, "I am seated in the hearts of all beings." Jesus said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." Krishna said, "One who is equal to friends and enemies, who is equipoised in honor and dishonor, is very dear to me." Different words, different cultures, different centuries, same truth. How is this possible unless they were both drinking from the same infinite source? Here's what I've come to understand. The debate about whose teachings are more powerful misses the entire point. Both taught love, both taught surrender, both taught that this material world is temporary, both taught that something eternal lives within you, both taught that the path to God is through selflessness, not selfishness. If you follow Krishna's teachings completely, you'll become loving, peaceful, and selfless. If you follow Jesus' teachings completely, you'll become loving, peaceful, and selfless. Same destination, different maps. The question isn't which teacher is greater. The question is, are you actually following either one? Because most people who argue about this haven't deeply practiced what either master taught. I grew up learning about Krishna, but I've read the words of Jesus with deep respect, and I see the same light shining through different windows. The divine isn't confused about which religion is correct. Humans are. Truth doesn't need to compete, only egos do. If Krishna's words reach your heart, follow them completely. If Jesus' words reach your heart, follow them completely. But don't waste your life arguing about whose finger is better while completely missing the moon they're both pointing at. Subscribe if you're here for wisdom that unites, not divides.